Boom, 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 boom. I've been having some technical difficulties. Hopefully, the little lag that's going on right now stops soon. Hopefully, it stops soon, man, because I don't know what's going on. I went crazy yesterday and I recorded some videos and, did it up. And I forgot to turn off the camera. So, hopefully, I didn't mess it up. Because it was on pretty much all night. Let me see if how it's looking. Hopefully the audio at least sounds good, because I know the audio is important. So let me just double check real quick. And I forgot to turn off there we go. Alright, my bad. Just want to make sure, because the audio is important, because we do categorize these as podcasts. So, you know what I'm saying? It's important for the audio to be good. What kind of podcasts are you guys into? That's the real question, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been switching it up lately. I've been listening to different things. I don't really listen to a lot of the stuff that I was listening to before. It's been all over the place right now. I listen to some stuff that's comedy based, some stuff that's growth based, and some, just different categories that I'm currently interested in. So, but I would like some recommendations, honestly, from you guys, because I feel like there's podcasts out there that I don't know of, and I feel that you guys would probably put me up on game, because I've noticed that eFam is solid, man. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of day ones in here. I had a lot of people that mess with this channel for a very long time already, and you guys have always been solid. You know what I'm saying? So I do gotta say I appreciate that. But like I said, I do apologize for the video quality. Hopefully it gets a little better. I didn't change any types of settings or anything, so I really wouldn't know why the frame rate is a little bit bad today, but hopefully it kind of fixes itself. Everything is closed, so I'm not really running too many programs or anything. And yeah, I think we're good. Just want to double check everything, make sure it's okay at least. Alright, but anyways, so we're here. There's been a lot going on, man. There's been so much going on lately. We weren't live last weekend. We were going through a lot of stuff that we're going to get into once Nanselly gets up in here. But as you guys know, we've been going through a lot of spiritual battles, a lot of, just battles in general to try to break us down, I guess you could say. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you guys believe in that kind of stuff, but ever since marriage, it seems like we just want to get attacked for everything. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's through me, my wife, the kids, it doesn't matter. It seems like it just wants to destroy us little by little. But we're not going to allow it, obviously. We're going to stay strong, stay down, stay solid, and just continue to thrive in anything that we're able to, thrive in and stuff. But yeah, so there's been a lot of stuff going on these past 2 weeks. I wasn't able to update you guys. I have been uploading very, very different videos, as you guys can see on this channel. I understand that on this channel, it's always been some G shit. It's always been some gangster music. It's always been that kind of genre on this channel. But it was about time for us to start, actually checking out different genres that I've always been talking about. Because if you guys are day ones, you guys know I've been asking for different genres. I've been asking for different, just artists in general. And even if it's in a different language, I was kind of against that at first. But, little by little, I'm okay with it now. Because I do have the subtitles and stuff that I could read off of. Because I was very naive to just having US-based artists, not understanding that globally there's people that are way better and bigger than, meets the eye, I guess you could say, because, finding out about some of these K-pop bands, groups, whatever you want to call it, apparently there's like different names for them, but it's been a really, really cool journey. I did talk about it a little bit in the last video, and it's been a very cool journey. I'm not gonna lie. I've been learning a lot. I've been listening to different types of music And I'm actually enjoying it, and I like it. And I'm not gonna sit here and be ashamed of it, you know, because I'm not gonna lie. Coming from the culture where I come from, it's kind of like you stay down with what you're down with, but you don't really, you know, expand into other genres or areas because it's just not what it is. You know, if you're a G, you stay on that G shit. If you know, whatever you're in, that's what you're doing. You know, but I decided to break out of that bubble, man. You know, I decided to say, you know what, I'm gonna take this channel into a different path because I've been wanting to do it, like I said, but it's not like it was gonna be easy, you know, because I have noticed that the fall off is low key happening a little bit because the people that used to mess with us or, you know, like us because we would be consistent with their, you know, world, LA based artist is now kind of demolished and vanished, and it's nowhere to be found. And I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of interesting to see because to me it's like it kind of gives you that like kind of question, you know, kind of like like interesting, like all of a sudden, you know, I get into something different and it's like, oh, hello, we're still here. I get it, we're listening to other stuff, but we're still here, you know, and stuff like that. So it's all good though, you know, it is what it is. I do have to say that I am very, very thankful because in the past, I want to say 4 or 5 days, the channel has grown a tremendous amount. The views have been insane. The support has been amazing. It's just something that I wasn't expecting, to be honest. This was just one night that I decided, you know what, I'm live right now. I was on Kick. Let me just, you know, I was done with the store. I was done uploading stuff to our store, and I was done editing, and it was like, you know what, let me just chill and listen to some music. Let me get into, you know, this video. There was literally nobody watching on Kick. Absolutely 0 people were watching on Kick, and I was just pretty much, you know, talking to the camera like as if there was thousands, right? So then I just got that idea. I'm like, you know what, my niece has been telling me about BTS. Let me go ahead and just do it today. It doesn't matter. And next thing you know, that video blew up. It's almost at 100,000 views, and I'm very thankful for that, to be honest, because I'm not gonna lie, like I told you guys in one of those videos, if you guys watched it, you guys will know that I said that the BTS army is the nicest and the best army I have ever came across. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. The comments themselves on those videos speak for themselves. There's so much information there. There's so much acknowledgement. There's so much love. There's so much support on all of those comments. I was like, holy snap. I gotta go ahead and actually reply to every single one of them. And I did. You know, I am very glad that I did, and I'm excited that I was able to catch up because it was a lot of comments, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, at least we got it done and we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a really cool journey. We got a lot of requests for different kinds of artists as well. We've seen, you know, requests from I mean, I can't remember the names actually. I was trying to remember right now at the top of my head, but there was a lot of different artists that were requested in those videos, and I was kind of like, damn, I gotta go ahead and you know, make this a series. So we're gonna do that. You know, we're gonna continue doing that, but obviously the priority is gonna be checking out BTS. That's what we're gonna be working on heavily. Adolfo, what up, my boy? But yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. But yeah, man, it was crazy. It was an amazing feeling because, as if you guys don't know, we've been doing videos for a very long time. We had a lot of videos that have almost hit 500,000 views, and I had to take those down because of copyrights, and then we were getting strikes and stuff like that. So it got a little bit crazy. It got a little bit crazy because a lot of the videos that we were getting strikes for, especially strikes. Yeah, I don't mind the copyrights. That's okay. I understand. It's not my music. I get it. The money goes to, you know, the artist and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that because it's a local artist or a smaller artist and our video, let's say, gets 30 views, and because of that video we get a strike for, I'm just like, that is not worth it at all, bro. So then to me it was like, you know what, we gotta fix this. We gotta make sure that if we're gonna get any type of copyrights, it needs to be for big numbers. And you know, it is what it is. Like, I can't change that. I'm not gonna fight it. It is what it is. It's not my song. I get it, you know? So that's kind of like the gist of why we started reacting to music again, you know? And it's pretty much because we found different genres that we want to get into, and I'm really not gonna sit here and wait for any requests when it comes to like, oh, you know, check out BTS or check out this, check out that, because nobody told me to do that except myself in that moment, and I did. And now that I did that, I appreciate it, because now all of those comments in that video are giving me different artists, or even BTS songs, or even songs that are, you know, from the individual BTS artists and stuff like that. So there's a lot to cover there. I'm very, very excited. So if you guys are here for that journey, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button first and foremost. You know, hit the like button in all these videos, as some of them are partly blocked, I guess you could say, or I forgot what the correct term is, but it pretty much doesn't show to a lot of people. It won't show the video to a lot of people because it has a copyright, and then the owner is not allowing it or whatever. It's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes and stuff like that. My bad. My eye just went crazy right now. I was trying to read right here. But yeah, Adolfo, let me see. Have you checked out the new... Bro, I have not. I haven't checked out Domingo, and I haven't checked out Mama. I think there's a new one called Mama, and I think today or yesterday she's dropped another one. I have not been checking them out, to be honest. I've been on this journey. I'm not gonna lie. I've been on a different journey right now. I'm just trying to see what's going on with this whole BTS stuff. You know, it's something different. It's something different. You know. And once again, I do apologize for the video quality. I don't know what's going on. I restarted my computer. I set up the OBS thing for the camera for it to be refreshed, and deleted the old one just in case something was, you know, tweaked out or whatever. But for some reason it's doing that. So I'm starting to think it's the PC, to be honest. It's slowing things down. But I do want to apologize for the video quality. However, hopefully the audio is at least good. You know what I'm saying? Because audio is important, like I said. But yeah, man, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I need to see some chat. I need to see the chat. I need to see how you guys are doing. It's been 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks since we've been live. We're finally back with episode number 5. Episode number 5 of the official rebrand of the channel's podcast. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Episode number 5, and it's gonna be a good one. We've been slowly taking a different approach when it comes to kicking off these podcasts, kicking off these videos and stuff like that, because there's a lot of things that we want to work on to make quality videos, to be honest. Before, when we would do reaction videos, I'm not gonna lie. So before, when we would do reaction videos, I'm not gonna sit here and say that those were quality videos, because it was us saying the intro, introducing the artist, reacting to the full song with no skips, then getting to the end talking about it, and then, you know, ending the video. But before, when we were doing that, it was kind of like a robotic thing, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of bummed out, because sometimes I wanted to pause, sometimes I wanted to, you know, talk about a certain line that I heard, but I just didn't do that, you know, because that's what our motto was in that time. But obviously things are going to be changing now, because we're not going to be doing just a bunch of quantity. We're going to actually drop some quality stuff, to where I'm going to get a group of songs together, react to, you know, let's say 6 to 7 songs. And if I have to pause it, I'm going to pause it and just talk about it a little bit. And I did see that in the latest BTS video that we dropped, you guys were okay with that. And you guys actually encouraged me to do that. And if I had questions, to ask the questions. If I needed to look something up on the spot, then just look it up on the spot. Like, I was really, when I saw that, I'm not going to lie, I was really excited about that. I was kind of like, damn, that's cool. Like, someone actually understands my thought process, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, how did you know that that's like something that I needed to do? You know, in order for me to get to the level that I'm at and have a true understanding of the song, of the artist, or whatever we're listening to, because I'm very, very invested in this channel. So let me get one thing clear. Let me just get this out the way before we continue on anywhere else. These live streams, these videos that I pull off on this channel, these are truly things that I would do even if I wasn't doing music, if I wasn't doing reactions, or if I wasn't even live. These are things that when we weren't recording, we would literally be downstairs listening to music, talking about the song, and then it gets into a deep conversation because that song reminded us of a story, so we would talk about that story. So that's how this whole reaction channel came about, and I don't want to change that because I feel like that's one of the things that we do different from other channels, you know what I'm saying? And we've been doing that for a very long time. The only thing is that I wasn't pausing, but I am going to start doing that, you know, and just making longer videos, to be honest, because I truly enjoy listening to music back to back to back, because it gives me that feel of like, oh, this one sounded like this one sounded like that, and I'm just able to talk about it even more and just expand more, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a cool little thing that we're gonna be, you know, changing and stuff. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be a very exciting thing to do. Coffee time. Yes, I drink coffee at all hours. All hours. But yeah, we've been doing a bunch of different things, man. Oh, one thing that I just remembered right now. Something sad happened, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was so bummed out when this happened. I was just like, damn. So I don't know if you guys saw either on Instagram or even noticed that we have a new TikTok. So the whole thing is that we're actually banned on TikTok. We got banned on TikTok, man. I can't go live. I can't do anything. It's all gone. Nanselly in the hands. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here, can you
look
grab
at
it?
Oh, look at my baby.
I know. Finally, I showered.
Oh, no, I'm saying your hair. Let me fix the camera is a little bit bad. Just so you know, like really? It's a little laggy. Yeah. Oh. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but it's okay though. We're gonna make it work. At least the audio sounds good. Everything is good.
I mean, I did see a bit of it and it didn't look that bad. So.
Oh, it didn't look that bad. Okay, maybe it'll get better little by little then. Yeah, maybe little by little. But yeah, so we got banned on TikTok, man. We lost almost 15,000 followers there.
That's horrible.
I just got to that. Yeah, I just got to that topic right now. So we almost had one of the videos that it was made by Bella. It was a song. It was a reaction song, a reaction video, and so what happened? That video was one of the most watched videos on our channel, and for some reason it started to get traction again these past like couple of months, and it was about to hit 1 million views, and I was excited because I'm like, oh damn, the first 1 million view video that we're gonna have on our channel is a reaction video, something that we've, you know, been excited about and been doing for a long time. And then little do you know, like, because we went live, well, I went live, and I guess this is where I'm gonna start saying that from here on out, I'm not gonna be talking about anything to do with what's going on in the world. Because it seems like if I say anything about anything, it's never a good look. It seems like it's always something bad happens. Last time we got banned on YouTube. This time we got banned on TikTok. And it's just been a tough situation that I don't want to continue to go through. Because, I mean, that took us a long time to get all of those followers. But now we're starting all over. So
yeah, or watch what you say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just not even going to talk about
I
it.
know.
Because that's the thing. Like, it's not that I want to watch what I say. It's more like if I feel that I need to defend something, or if I feel that something that's going on in the world is not okay, like, I want to be able to say what I want to say. Like, why do you have to censor what I want to say, you know?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it's like, you know what? I'm just not even going to talk about that. And you did tell me a long time ago, it's like, don't even talk about that. Like, don't get into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I just felt that... No, it's not that. It's that I really felt that we had a platform, and I felt that it was kind of like one of those things where it's like you feel that because we have a platform, I want to be able to spread what's going on and, you know, like...
Awareness. To the community. Yeah, I know, but it's just, you know.
It sucks, man.
Yeah,
it sucks. So we started a new TikTok, so if you guys have TikTok, the name is the same. eFam Media is not what it is, but if you look up eFamilymedia, it'll pop up. So make sure you guys follow us on there and on Instagram, because, you know, it's always a dope time.
Just.
But yeah, and the other thing that I gotta say is that we've, like I told you guys, we got a lot of new subscribers to the channel.
Yes.
A lot of people that are enjoying our current content. A lot of people that are here for the journey, for the ride. And for that, you know, I got to say thank you guys so much for, you know, joining the eFamily.
Yeah, I definitely have to, you know, maybe be part of it. Well, not maybe. I want to be part of it, but, you know, that goes down during the weekday.
Yeah.
So.
It's a little tough. It's a little tough because we'll get into that stuff and into why, you know, we do all that. But it's like, it's a tough situation. You know, because it's kind of like one of those things, the show must go on, but there's a lot of stuff still going on in the background, you know?
Yeah, but it's dope to see the journey that you're going through, you know? Like the new music. And it all because of, the, you know, what the kids are into, especially our daughter, you know? The whole K-pop thing has opened our ears to that type of music.
Yeah, it was Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw the movie Demon Hunters one time.
We went to the sing-along.
Yeah, well, you guys went to the sing-along. Yeah, I did tell them, too, that time that you guys went to the sing-along. Oh, we did talk about it, actually, in the last live. Yeah.
So, from there, it went to expanding, like, dude, this music is fire. Like, and then we got into other artists, BTS.
Yeah. Blackpink, yeah. There's other ones that Twice, I think there's the name of one of them.
Oh, they're so
XD.
dope. Yeah.
There's different bands that we gotta check out, but there's a lot of amazing artists. And yeah, it was because of Demon Hunters that, you know, we got into it. And I'm not gonna lie, like, learning about the story of one of the persons there was pretty cool, you know?
Yeah.
And then to find out that that's a crazy story and a sad story, but then, you know, like I was telling you today about the whole BTS thing, is like I told you a little bit about what they do, what they've gone through, how they got, you know, in the position they're in, just to kind of update you with what's going on and stuff. Yeah. And that's what we're talking about, you know, like there's moments where I'm so heavy on this, and while I'm doing these videos for, let's say, the reactions or being live or whatever, like that's the time that you're usually putting our daughter to sleep. Yeah. Because, you know, that's the time that she goes to sleep.
Yeah, I'm taking care of the whole household thing, and you know, that's the whole thing of the team, you know, like people sometimes think like, you know, yes, we're a team when it comes to the channel. But also team means, you know, I handle things that, you know, like you're, you know, in order for you to handle this, I basically just keep you updated on things that's going on. Yeah. You know, and vice versa. Like the whole BTS thing and what's going on and who they are, what's their back, you know, everything like you just said. So it's like, it goes back and forth. On having each other's back on the things that we're missing out on.
No, yeah. It does. Because it's not only for this either, because it's kind of the same situation when it comes to, you know, with the work situation, obviously with this, with the other stuff that we got going on, like our store, but then we got like the stuff that we always talk about, which is the spiritual growth, the growth within ourselves, but also helping them understand themselves. Yeah. And for us to have that peace, to be able to not snap because let's say they're having a bad day, we gotta actually like understand ourselves and, you know, take a deep breath and then go over there and be like, okay, let's talk about it, what's going on, you know, type thing. Yeah. You know? Yeah. And that's something that you've taught me, to be honest. So that's kind of like those are like the little steps that you take that possibly a lot of people don't see that happen behind the scenes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like letting them be who they are.
Yeah.
And in order for that to happen, like you said, I have to allow them to feel their feelings without. Well, I mean, obviously, like I said, it triggers me, but that's where I need to come in and make the changes. Like, not act on my feelings and be like, all right.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's different because I didn't feel like I could do what they do to my mom, you know, to my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So seeing them be able to express their feelings, express their anger, express their emotions, and me just sit there and listen and not feel like they're being disrespectful or they're attacking or something, like, you know, for me to defend myself. Just sit there and listen. They feel better, and then we're like, okay, so what do you think you want to do? Either we discuss it as a family, or, you know, and we figure it out.
And I think that's one of the flaws that our parents had, which was, I guess, getting to the conclusion without actually asking. Without actually asking. It's true. Because if you really think about it, it's like, for example, we could have been frustrated because, let's say, something happened that got us upset, but because in that moment they asked, oh, can you do this? And we're like, Mom, or something, and answer like that.
Yeah.
Instead of like being like, oh, well, what happened? What's wrong? Which is what you do. It's like quick to get the belt, bam.
You're being disrespectful.
Hit, bam. Yeah. It's like, se dice mande, or something, you know?
Yeah,
like,
right, yeah. And it's like, damn, that's messed up. Like, I'm human too. I'm going through things too, you know, in school. Like, but they didn't understand that. To them, it's like, what, you're at school. You're not doing anything. You're not tired. You know? You're having fun. You're playing with your friends. It's like,
that's what they think.
Yeah, that's what they thought, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie. There's moments where I have those, like, weird thoughts in my head where, let's say, you know, I'm off to go to work, right? And let's say on my drive to work, I start thinking, how crazy is it that my daughter's living her life? She goes to school, literally lives her life that I know nothing about at school. And then my son as well, nothing about that day. And then you do your day, and then I'm doing my day. Like, everyone is, like, living their own lives in that moment, if that makes sense, you know?
No, yeah.
Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't know, like, I've had some of those thoughts before. It's a interesting...
Yeah, so that's how I think of. But then my thought goes, okay, I need to be in tune. Mm-hmm. So then I have to, you know, like, hey, what's going on? You know, like, stay in tune on their life. Yeah. So they feel important.
At least for the highlights.
Right,
because we're not going to get the full details.
No, of course not.
You know.
Yeah. But, you know, try to, you know, let them be known that you're not alone type shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not going to lie, like, most of the, like, we're talking highly of it, but there are demons that still attack me. And that's one of the reasons why we didn't go live last weekend. You know?
Well, yeah, there you go.
Look, it's a little laggy. Look, you see that?
Oh.
But it's okay, though. Yeah, hopefully it looks good.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so it's like one of those things that like attacked me last weekend.
Yeah.
And I've talked about it before, so hopefully you guys understand. It's not personal, you know? But what? Say it.
No, but this time it wasn't. Okay, so prior times.
Did we cheers already?
No.
Apple juice, baby.
Cheers. So there was times like prior to this one. Mm-hmm. When it would be, we're not recording, but you were upset. Yeah. Because we didn't record or because it got to you. But this time you took a different approach. You're like, you know what, we're not gonna record because I feel like, you know, like low on energy. Yeah. Because you were low on energy, but you were not upset. You processed the conversation. Mm-hmm. You know, normal, you know, normal. Yeah. And everything was good, you know, and we moved on. And, you know, it was not like, it was like, the thing is with us, I don't think we ever get to, like, arguments. It's just like a conversation. I talk, you stay quiet. You talk, I stay quiet. Mm-hmm. Or if I'm talking, like, wait, let me talk.
Yeah. So then like today, when we're talking about stuff. Yeah.
But then I know to stay quiet. You know, I don't take it personal even when I am mad. You know, I'm like, all right. Go ahead, say, you know, because it's like we're in a courtroom. Say what you gotta say. I'm gonna say what, and we're gonna find out who's right or who's wrong. You know. Yeah. And then that's basically what it is. So it's like a normal argument. Mm-hmm. So what happened was a normal argument. It was just the energy was just too low, and we're just like, let's just cuddle and watch something, and like just take the moment to just understand what happened and enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, because I mean, I think following that, it was when I think a day or after. No, it was that same Monday. No, that I did that video.
Yeah, I think so.
The BTS video.
I believe so.
Yeah, so I think it was like that Monday. I did that video. And I mean, it went really well. But I guess that's kind of one of the things that kind of opened my eyes a little bit, that after having that argument, or not argument, but that conversation, and instead of me dwelling on it and just not like feeling to do something or not continue to do the videos or whatever, I actually decided to, you know what, I'm gonna make this video today. Let me just get it started.
Yeah.
So then I got it started, and then to my surprise, the numbers were like crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, and I was even telling you about it. I'm like, help me with the comments, because there's a lot of comments here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just goes to show, like, if you're feeling a certain type of way, that you wanna almost like give up on something and just not want to do it anymore because you're just not feeling it. It's like, I think that was a good example of, if you push yourself in this moment, in this situation, pray about it, because I did pray about it before I did the video. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
And then and then do it. Like, it just randomly like popped off.
Yeah.
Because before that video, if you look at before that video, you'll see top maybe 40 views. Mm-hmm. But then you jump from that video to the BTS video, it was kind of like, holy crap! Like, the BTS army came over here and saw this whole freaking video.
That's so fire. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, dope. Holy moly. Because there's been one other time that's happened to us, which was in the beginning, Not as heavy as it's happening right now, but it's something that's happened before, and we stopped making videos pretty much,
Yeah.
It's like we got scared or something.
We have to stay consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about, because before I would always be scared, not scared, but I would kind of be like, damn, like, she's going to feel like I'm going to leave you out, or I don't want to record with you.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I would tell you, I'm like, I don't want to do it without you,
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like, you know what? Like,
just do it.
Yeah. Because, like I said, the only time that there is to be able to do these videos is when you're putting her to sleep. And that way I have like a 40 to an hour minute range to where I could get that done, and we still get the time to hang out afterwards,
Yeah, and that's part of being a team player, you know. It all comes with different types of hats that we wear, because they have to stay in a routine. I have to have her to bed by 8:30, and that's Mando, I have to have dinner done by a certain time, because that's just what it is. I need them with the structure, with structure. Yeah. So that's just me on this side taking care of the house,
Yeah.
And
but that's not even everything though, because you gotta think about it. The taking and picking up the kids from school, taking them to their activities after school, but also getting home to shower them. Well, one of them to shower them, and then feed them, and then make time for them and talk to them. And then we have dogs. And there's like all these other things that are happening in the household that it's like it's not, there's not enough time pretty much for someone to do it, but you make it happen,
Yeah, well, yeah.
So that's like where the balance is.
Exactly. That's the balance. That's where the team comes in, like, you handle this, and if, like you said, you have to do this without me, that's just what it is. But I understand, I don't feel left out. I don't feel like, at least I'm glad that you understand that I'm not going to be part of this all the time, because if I do this, then, how can I, the other side is not,
it's not going to balance out pretty much. Yeah,
because it won't be right.
Yeah, because I mean, we already been through some scenarios, I would say, where we started putting, let's say, something above family or our kids or whatever, that we just start seeing the disconnect from them, and then it's like, well, and it's so hard to get back into the good grace, get back that connection.
I don't like that,
because you're almost like begging, like, hey, so how are you? And it's like, oh, I'm alright. Yeah. It's like, what do you mean you're alright? I'm alright, leave me alone. Like, I need some time, like, or something like that.
And I have to understand, because it's like, dude, I did that, so I have to, instead of pointing, I gotta look at me, you know? And that's like, I gotta do changes, so it's like, I need to stop something.
Yeah. But then that's exactly what we wanted to do with our family, because if you think about it, we always preach how we want to break that cycle. We want to be different. We want to be better parents than our parents were, and we want to teach them, you know, better.
You see, and that's what makes us the perfect team. Yeah, because you understand, I understand, in both ways. Like, you understand what I want for the family, and then I understand what you want for this.
Yeah.
So, you know, go ahead and do what you got to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
And it's just a balance.
It is a balance,
baby.
Yeah, no, yeah, it is. It is a balance, and the cool thing is that we do get the exclusiveness of Nanselly on Saturdays. So that's like the official day that she's here. We talk about, you know, just life. We talk about growth, family problems, whatever, you know, and things that a lot of people are probably not comfortable talking about. But I feel that it's important for us to, you know, just share some of the experiences that we had, because everybody has different, you know, avenues that they go through in life, but it seems like there's a lot of similarities when it comes to trying to
have different outlets.
Yeah, and I just want to, and that's exactly what the first episode was about. You know, it was like just pretty much, it was not structured, but it was just like spilling of a bunch of different things, of different knowledge, different things that we actually talk about.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And that's the whole point of the channel, eFamily. You know, it's like, it's personal life sometimes. This is what we're going through right now, so this is how we're handling it.
I like that.
How we're doing
And I like that you said that, because that is true. It's eFamily, but we also have the media part, which is music and, you know, just different things. So it's like a double meaning to it.
Right.
You know?
I mean, that's how I see it. Yeah. So it's pretty dope.
That. I never thought of that. You just made me think about that.
This guy, dude.
I'm not going to lie.
But that's the beauty of things. You know, everyone is different. Everyone thinks different. And that's how I told you, like, if you think of something, like, let it be known, because I might not see it how you see it, or feel how you know. That's why it's like, tell me about it. You know, how do you see it? How does that make you feel? You know, because I could be like whatever about it, and to you, it's more deeper than that. Yeah,
no, yeah, it's true. And I think in the culture, it's kind of hard to just hear that and be like, okay, sure, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you everything. Like, we don't grow up like that. You know, it's not like we're taught to express ourselves. Like, if anything, it's like, oh, para de llorar, like, stop crying, or you know, and stuff like that. So it's like, when you hear something like that, it's kind of scary. It's like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to use that against me eventually? You know, type shit. Yeah,
especially when you've been through something like that, that you have opened up to someone in the past, and then it's been thrown at your face
every time,
during an argument or something, and it's like, dude, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, you can not even a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. So
it is messed up.
Yeah, so it's understandable.
Yeah.
For in the beginning, for you to, like, you know, back then, to have your walls up and be like, what do you mean?
But regardless,
okay, you know?
Regardless if it's back then, it's still like, it's something that you go through, so you still have that, like, in the back of your head almost.
Where?
Right here. Right here. It's right there, okay? No, but it's still like there, because you've experienced it so much that it's kind of like I feel like this is not gonna happen, but I also felt like that wasn't gonna happen before, but it did happen. You know, type thing.
Right. Yeah.
Because it doesn't have to necessarily be, let's say, a relationship. Like, it could be even your parents. Like, you could tell them something, and it's like, why did you tell your friends? Like, you know, like, you know, like, it's that.
Yeah, I know.
It's shit like that too. It's like, damn, bro, like, you're supposed to be my number one. Like, what are you doing telling other people my business, man? Next thing you know, you got people praying for me and shit about it. It's like, fool, I didn't tell you to tell everybody. Like, this is our business.
That is hilarious. It reminds me of the time I told my dad I was pregnant.
Oh, my God.
I was scared he was the first person. And I'm like, don't tell him. Dude, I went to the bathroom. By the time I was out, my mom's like, you're pregnant? And I looked at my dad, I was like, dude. He goes, ay, me preocupé. I'm like, for what?
Oh my God. He was worried, dude.
He was not. He just had to get it out his chest.
That's what he said, though.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That's crazy. But, yeah. But, you know, so it's like those kind of scenarios, those situations, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
That happen, and it's just, it's hard to be okay
and trust
in that
again.
sense. Yeah.
And, you know, and be open.
Yeah.
And feel your feelings.
Yeah, because I mean, even growing up with the homies, the homegirls, like, you're not really telling them everything either. You know, you're just like chilling. You know, it's cordial. You're not over there like, oh, my heart is broken, bro. Like, you know, like, you don't do that shit.
Dude, I used to get my ass beat in the street, so, I mean, like by my mom, she would come look for me, so it was that type of, so they would be like, hey, your mom hit you. They're like, did that hurt? I'm like, this is
Did that hurt? That's messed up.
Did that hurt?
Did
like,
that hurt?
The fuck up, man.
Oh my god.
So it was different, you know, like, that's what I'm saying, like, our backgrounds is different, so to you, I guess, you know, you didn't let go of the, like, what I would say, with your friends, you acted, because you play basketball, so you would act a certain way because you wouldn't tell them, like, hey, my mom beat my butt, because she did that in private.
Yeah.
In my case, it was different. It was like...
It was in public, damn.
It was in public, and then they would ask me and then, like, laugh about it later.
Yeah.
So it's like you learn to just laugh about getting your ass beat sometimes, you know?
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean... Listen to your parents.
Listen to your parents, but also understand that be different somehow. Because our parents could either be so strict, super nice, or some of them don't give a fuck, or they're just hard workers. Like,
it's just different. Yeah, it's different.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah, definitely different.
I think it's kind of hard to, I guess, give that balance to someone that has gone through a different path, because we don't know what another person has gone through. If, let's say, the person was neglected, or if the person was, you know, it's just different scenarios. We wouldn't understand them, you know?
I randomly thought of this one time that with our son, he was in his room and I was upset about, like, him not doing something. I'm like, hey, you don't think of doing this? You don't think of that? Like, you don't think of helping me out? And he straight up said, no. I don't. Like, I'm thinking of, like, what am I going to do? We're going to spend this, you know, like, what is he going to do? What kind of fun is he going to have next? And I've told you this, but in that moment, I was like, what the heck? You know, like, what the hell? This is crazy.
Yeah.
But then coming back, because I went to, you know, I like to think things through before I express myself. And then I thought about it. I'm like, I'm just feeling like that because my thoughts growing up was like, I need to help my mom out. I need to get my mom out of this. Or, you know, like, we knew adult problems, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So we thought of our parents different, you know. But they don't go through that.
Not at all. They don't even know like, nothing. They don't know how much we spend on bills. They don't know nothing.
They don't know anything.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that mentality of, like, let me help my mom out.
Yeah. Because to him, he's good. Like,
I'm good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. You know.
Yeah.
So then I thought about it and I went back and I told him, I'm like, hey, my bad. Like, you know, I didn't think about it like that.
And that's something big of you to do. And I think I even told you, like, that's good of you to do, because that is the whole point. Like, we're not trying to have them under, like, even
save
hear,
us.
Even hear about any of the problems that we're having when it comes to financial or anything. Because it's not necessary for them to know, because it's like, what are they going to do about it?
That's
really?
Their life. You know, let them live their life, because it's like, what they're going to do. Exactly. What are they going to do? Worry about us? No, you know? Yeah,
you're just causing them stress for no reason.
Exactly.
Because they're not going to go out there and hustle. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so
yeah, but I did give you props on that, because it was a good, like, I saw that change you made in that moment, and I was like, damn, that's pretty cool that you did that in that moment, you know?
Yeah, I had to catch myself and be like, hey, my bad. I didn't mean to snap. I just, it kind of triggered me, so I kind of, you know, I reacted on those feelings, but good thing I was able to, like, stop myself before I went through, you know? And then I came back, I'm like, hey, let me retract my words. That was wrong of me. Continue thinking of yourself. That's great, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could have done that. And
no, yeah.
You have the opportunity, so just continue doing that. Think of yourself. Think of what you're going to do. Think what you want to have fun on.
We talked about episode 1, so if you guys are interested, check out episode 1.
It's fire. So,
that was probably, like, that as a first episode, that was a fire episode. We spilled a lot of things out, like I said, but it's a good episode, so check that out. We went into detail when it came down to that stuff, but... Yeah, that's true though. That's true. That's the whole point of it. That's what we want to do. That's what we wanted.
Breaking the cycles, being different.
Yeah,
and it starts within yourself.
Yeah,
and sometimes it sucks. It's like it's hard to do something different when shit hits the fan.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But if you try, it happens. You could do something different, and it changes the outcome of the situation.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I agree. It's important, and also like just having these. Okay, well, I was about to like switch the conversation. I don't know why my head went there right now.
Where'd you go?
I like my head just straight up went to like just being thankful to God, because I think since I started this channel, I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that it was something that we were putting God first in, and I'm not gonna lie, for me it wasn't, you know. And as time went by, I started getting closer to Him. I even told you there was plenty of times that I would tell you that I would want and think about prayer, but I wouldn't do it because I just felt like, I got this, you know, type shit. And it just wasn't a good look for me. But I'm starting to see a lot of big difference when it comes to the channel, because we've been doing this and we did it a few times already, where before we go live, we pray. I mean, we didn't really do it today, but usually, you know, we'll have a prayer, we'll talk, you know, talk to God and stuff, and let God guide us through these streams or whatever, and just try to implement Him in really everything that we do, because we do talk about that, you know. We try to tell people, like, you know, put Him in everything, your home, your relationship, it doesn't matter, everything. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm really seeing a lot of amazing people, amazing feedback, amazing and supportive people. I think I'm more overwhelmed with how many supporting people there are in the comments.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever seen in this channel at once so much support. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't even know how to take that, because, you know, when we react to a song, it's like we're reacting to a song from, you know, a certain section, then, you know, we would have the other section kind of dissing in the comments, or the other side dissing. It was
a different vibe.
It was different vibes.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah, it was different, and it was just kind of like, damn. And then, even worse, let's say we're reacting to this, but then because we're reacting to this dude right here from this section, now this person wants us to react to him, we do that. Now this person don't mess with us because we... You know what I'm saying? And it's like, what?
I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to.
Yeah,
you
like,
know, I'm in the middle.
Yeah,
you know?
So many videos we had to explain, like, we're not from nowhere. We enjoy the music. That's it. But it seems like it's like almost like a recruitment. Oh, you like us? You got to stick with us now. You know, and it's like, whoa. First of all, no, I'm not. You know, like, someone please rock songs. Who has a rock song out there? You know.
Oh man, I know about a rock band.
I know about a rock band. Well, that's fire.
He's from El Salvador, and he plays rock, dude. I think I sent it to you.
You did?
I did. I sure did.
Damn, that's fire. Gotta check that out. Okay. Rock del Salvador. And that's the beauty of it, because we were doing some songs from Mexico and stuff like that, but unfortunately those videos are not there no more. But we did have
and
those
that's the other thing, like, we would get copyrighted on those on videos that are not even like,
that weren't getting a lot of views.
There you go.
Yeah, and I did talk about that earlier. Like, the decision was made that if we're gonna get a copyright, I'd rather it be from somebody like BTS, somebody like Santa Fe Clan, a big artist that would make sense. Because if I'm getting a strike from an artist that we're only getting 40 fucking views on, that shit to me is disrespectful to me. Because it's like, how dare you, you know, fucking give me a strike because I'm showing love to your music.
Yeah, it's, you know, like, no one's talked about you in years. Yeah. And you're going to do this to me?
Yeah. And that goes to that. You know what? It's on site with that dude on Texas, man.
Nah, dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. LA does it better, baby.
What the?
I was kidding.
Well, yeah, but you know.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh.
No, I'm trying to see. There's something that I saw here.
What did you see?
Oh no, never mind. Okay, but yeah, so going back to that conversation, yeah, so just thanking God, you know, for all of the different things that He's shown us throughout these live streams, throughout the new journey that we're going through, you know, because like I said, the amount of love was crazy. Yeah. Like, and I even said it in the video, I feel like this army is possibly one of the nicest and the most supportive armies that I've ever seen in my entire life. You know, there was literally one comment that was negative, and then it wasn't even negative. All it said was like something about not my style of video. Bye. But it's like, that's even nice, you know? Like, it's not even mean.
You didn't say anything mean.
Yeah.
And
it's like, and that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's okay, you know, we're not for everybody, but even that was nice. And I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
that.
So
so just being thankful, you know, to God for all of these amazing opportunities and all of the people that are coming across our channel now, you know?
Yeah.
I'm excited about this. And like you said, we're going to take more steps to try to be more consistent, you know, with the channel and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, excuse me.
I'll try not to fight you on Saturdays.
Oh man, no, but see, that's the thing, and that's the thing that could be a challenge too. You know, that could
I don't fight you, so I just I challenge you.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
Yeah, so it's just it's you.
No, it is me, and I'm here to say that. Like, it really is me.
Oh
because I'm the type of person. How can I say it? So if I don't know, like, I guess
if things don't go your way,
is that what it is?
You get upset. It's your way or the highway. So it's like, if it doesn't go the way you have it planned, and that includes everyone being in a good mood.
Continue.
If he comes home from work and something happened, I'm not in a good mood, that bothers him. Instead of trying to fix it, you know, you get bothered that I'm not in a good mood.
I've gotten better at that though.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and that's why you. Oh shit!
I got all red. Look at my face, dude. Look at it. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and that is true. And that is something that we talked about last time too. But
it's like, dude, you can't control everything. Shit happens, and I've told you plenty of times. I'm like, what if this happens? Because it's kind of like a level that you have to, you know, pass.
Yeah.
You know, you cannot be the same person forever. Yeah. You know, shit's gonna hit the fan, and in order for you to handle certain situations, you first have to handle this situation. You know. How can you get over there if you can't handle this problem? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then that was something to think about. So, but that's where it all started. I was like, well, you know, maybe it's not even me. Maybe it's God or the universe, or, you know, God letting you know, like, hey, correct yourself, check yourself, you know, like, how is this small little issue going to affect you?
Yeah.
You know, you have to learn to deal with this problem so you could deal with a bigger problem.
Yeah, and I guess, like I would tell you before, to me, it was, I saw it different. And I think that was my mistake, because I would see it as, if we're going to go live, I don't want to be fake. You know, I didn't want to, like, pretend to be happy, pretend to do this and that. Like, I didn't want to do that. So to me, it's like, if I'm not in the mood for it, it's like, that's just what it is. I'm not trying to sit here and lie to the people and let them know, like, I'm having a great day, everyone. Every day is a great day. Like, I wasn't into all that. So to me, it was kind of like, I don't want to do that shit if I'm going to be fake on live, you know?
But no one's telling you to be fake.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Let me get to my point.
Okay,
Can I land?
Go for it.
So the whole point to that is like, okay, so if I'm going to... I already lost my train of thought.
Well, here you see, this is another example. Okay, you were talking about, babe, that you can't be fake.
Yeah.
You can't say, have a great day after... Open your eyes. And you're making them small. That means you're checking out.
Oh, look, I never noticed. You need to get closer. You're very far away. You're like in the corner. It's going to be hard to...
That's horrible.
Dang, no one said anything? Adolfo. I'm going to make him a mod and just be like, hey.
And you had me blocked, so I couldn't even see myself. My hair was puffed out.
No, it's not.
Man.
Well, that's why you should look over there. In the little cameras.
No, yo no puedo ver.
But yeah, so yeah, I think that was one of the things that I was personally going through in those moments where I didn't want to, you know, be fake or whatever. But come to find out, it's kind of different. I don't think I should see it as being fake. It's more so kind of how they say, leave that problem at the door and just, not bring that into here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Or agree to disagree and move on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't always have to agree. We don't always have to, like, it's like you have your opinion. That's fine. Let's just, all right, you believe what you believe and I believe, which we have, like, I think twice in a relationship. We have got to a point where, like, all right, we're not going to agree. So you believe what you believe. I believe what I think it was like in our, like, you didn't tell me. I'm like, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you did. I'm like, yes, I did. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go back and forth. You believe I didn't tell you. I believe I told you. Let's move on. What do you want to eat?
Yeah, what do you want to eat? Yeah. That's true. It's only happened twice, huh?
Yeah.
And that's okay, though.
It happens,
I feel like that's normal. I mean, I think more so, most of the things can be solved, but when it's like, one of those situations, it just happens that way.
Yeah, it was stupid, too, because most of the things are dumb.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, we don't have crazy scenarios or anything like that. Like, I think the things that we work on is more like the trauma that we bring to the marriage.
The triggers.
Yeah, the triggers, the trauma, like all that stuff, because they're the stupidest and the smallest things that could happen that I know for a fact I am the one that makes it into like a fucking World War III because I'm so naive and so like, shut the fuck up.
No.
I don't say that. I'm just kidding.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Our neighbor says
that he's up right now. He's right there.
He always goes, shut the fuck up. I don't care what he's gonna say. Shut the fuck up.
You guys could hear it. I was kidding.
No, he's no, you would just shut down or stay quiet.
Yeah.
Because to you, it would be, if I don't talk about it, it's not gonna, it's gone.
Yeah.
That's what you thought of.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't talk about it, it was gone. No, but not knowing that it was building inside. Mm-hmm. So any little thing that could pop off would be automatic, like, you know what? I'm done. Yeah. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you couldn't handle that, so of course you're gonna fucking try to leave when something else happens because, that's your way of doing things. Mm-hmm. You put it under the rug or you leave. Yeah. So. Yeah. That's very true. Same with me. I would always be like, I'm leaving. Who are you going to the beach?
On a walk, on a hike.
Oh man, it was just
You want to come? Just kidding. Like no, I'm just kidding. I don't want to go nowhere.
You see, you don't follow me.
Oh my.
Man, way back when, huh?
Way back when, yeah. Jeez. There's a lot of things that we've gone through that we fixed in our relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend, that when we got married, that we kind of came in a little bit better than what we were, but obviously with marriage comes new problems, well not new problems but new challenges, right? New tasks,
new triggers that open up.
Yeah New tasks that we gotta accomplish. Okay, continue.
Yeah.
Can't even finish my train of thought right there.
Sorry, I cut you off. I need to work on that, and that's.
Do you? I'm just kidding. Do you? I've been telling you. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, I've been telling you for years on some things.
Like what? No. Exactly. Nothing.
Why you want to pull on me? I'm freaking on me. Because earlier I asked you, because you're like, well, you don't do this. I'm like, what? And you're like, well, I don't know, but when I think about it, I'll tell you. I'm like, well, tell me right now, because...
You see? How does that feel?
Well,
in front of thousands.
I do have...
Shout out to the 3,000 people that are watching right now. I'm just kidding.
Adolfo, what's up?
Adolfo.
What is Adolfo? Wait, you know what? Let's cut our conversation. Adolfo said he had...
Well, we get to the combo after the conversation.
Okay, what did I say?
Okay, let me go back then. Let's go back. I was talking about that. I had a chelada beer earlier today. Yeah, life's a... Oh, shout out to Jose, Back to Life, Nightbot, and Adolfo, of course. He's always here. I'll start training September 22nd through October 1st for work. After that, I'll start Monday to Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Clap it up for Adolfo.
Good job, Adolfo.
Good job. And you've been letting us know about your journey too, and how we honestly met him when he didn't have a job, and he was looking for
He's part
a job.
of the family.
And now, yeah, he's been here for a cool minute. I need to really give you mod. I'm gonna do that after the stream. Oh, there we go. Just like that. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. Okay. There you go. You're now the new first official mod of the channel. But yeah, so big shout out to Adolfo, man. He's been on a very crazy journey. You know, he's been letting us know what he's been going through and stuff like that. So shout outs to you, man. And good luck. You know, keep us updated with everything that you're doing.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see how it goes for you, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, so going back to you, after you try to maneuver your way out of that combo.
All right, let's go back talking crap about me. Go for it. Say it.
We need the clip, baby. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make clips with all of this. Look at that. Look at that. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy. It is crazy. I don't know what's going on. And I resetted the computer and everything. So I don't know what it is. Something I gotta figure out, you know? But anyways, so I don't know what we were talking about, but I do have in my head right now that I guess we should start preaching about the hard work that we've been putting into the channel and the consistency that's been going on in this channel. Because since 2018, it's been a very consistent, you know, maybe a few days off here and there, but it's been very consistent with us. It was a point where we were uploading 1 to 2 videos daily.
Well, that's because of you. I mean, because we got to the, like, you know, the conversation we were having earlier. Mm-hmm. Like, we got to an agreement on what was being a team. Because before, it was like, hey, I can't do it without you. Hey, hurry up. Hey, we're missing out. Hey, we need to do this video. And I felt like so much pressure on splitting myself in two with having to do the videos and having to do what I have to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then being so tired that I would leave shit half-ass. Yeah,
that's true. There were lives that you did leave on, like a few of them.
Or even leave the house half-ass. You know what I mean? And it was becoming so annoying and so much work for me the next day. So I think that's what it was. We just found the beauty, like the perfect balance. Finally, you know? And I think that's why that's been a success. And that's why you've been like consistently putting out videos and having time to edit and make time, because we finally found the balance. Yeah. And we're okay because there's no more like, hey, I need you to do this.
But you know the cool thing about that is that the only editing that I do now is literally doing clips and shorts, because now everything that I do videos, it's like I literally do that in one take. Everything is in one take. But that comes with all of the times that we did, all of the reactions, all of the previous videos, even going to the street and vlogging ourselves, like all of that confidence that brought us to where we're at this point now, where we're able to just speak to the mic and not be nervous like we were those few times. Like, it's just a different feeling, you know, and it's more consistent now. Yeah. Like, it seems like it's like almost like you're just on cruise control when you're, you know, talking and just like reacting to something, or you know, or just doing
I
stuff
did
like
hear
that.
your feelings, your comment on how you feel about that it was just like robotic.
No, that was about my job.
No, about reacting to songs and not being able to pause.
Oh yeah, earlier today.
Well, you think I don't this?
No, yeah. And that's true, though. Wouldn't you think so? That was, like, kind of robotic?
Yes, I agree with you. Yeah. But it trips me out that you think I'm, like...
No, I thought it was a different time, because I talked about that in different scenarios, that's one. But obviously you wouldn't know, because you wouldn't watch them. So that's exactly what I...
You see what I'm saying? Regardless, you find you find a way.
Yeah, so you'll never know when it's going to happen, honestly, when people are going to start coming to your channel after so many years of consistent hard work, you know, that it just cracks off like that. And it's a cool feeling, man. It's a cool feeling. I think we grew almost 2,000 subscribers within 4 days or so. So that's like amazing. That's so cool. Because I've always wanted a YouTube plaque, and we're going to be able to get it, you know, as eFam. So that's so sick.
Baby, that is so exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I know. Our kids are gonna be like, "Oh my God, my parents have a YouTube plaque," because you know, kids want to do content, they want to do all that stuff, you know, And then it's like, oh my God, they're gonna see it. They're like,
you think so?
They're not gonna care.
You're hilarious. I love you.
Dude.
I love that you wish they would do that.
I'm still cool.
They're gonna be like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's what he would do. She would be like,
yeah, she'll be mad because she don't got one for her channel. Huh? That's so true.
So you can't. You're not gonna get that reaction. So we're gonna have to just party by ourselves.
No, it's okay. I'll force them.
I mean, we'll have the party with them, but
yeah,
it's just gonna be us party.
Yeah, we'll probably do it in here. Just with you guys, the ones that actually care. I'm just kidding. Our kids don't care. Get the bottles ready. It's on you. It's on you. You're
the buddy of the channel.
Yeah. Now that you're gonna start working, send us that bottle over here. I'm just kidding. Dude. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
No.
I'm just kidding.
We'll just pull up to his pad.
I know. He's going to his niece's birthday party next Saturday. Next Saturday we're not gonna be here either, right?
Perfect. Let's go.
No, we're not gonna be here, right?
No, just kidding. Next Saturday?
Yeah, it's the 13th, right?
Oh yeah, we're not going to be here either. We're going to a party.
Yeah, so...
Let's see. Oh yeah.
Thanks for that update, actually. You reminded us. So it kind of works out perfect. So next Saturday, we're not going to have a live stream. We're not going to be here, so... I will be uploading videos throughout the week, though, so make sure you guys tap into those. And if you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you guys do so right now. It's free. It's not going to cost you nothing. It's just a little bit of a boost for the channel. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you guys for being here today. I understand that it's a little choppy today. Please bear with us. If you guys just want to listen to it, it's all good because you guys can't stand the slowness that's going on with the video and stuff. It's okay, you know? Just listen to us because we're fun people. We got good conversations and the topics are only going to get spicier and better.
Wait,
you know
what? Wait, hold on. What
spicier and better.
Oh, what?
What did you think I said?
No, I know that's what you could say, but I mean, I know that's what you said, but what are you going to say?
Oh, I don't know. Whatever we talk about that week. You know? I can't think of nothing right now.
When you said spicy, I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah, it's some spices that we never got at the store.
Yeah, you promised me spices. Though.
I did, but I forgot. I don't know what happened.
That's fucking bug.
But anyways.
No, I really did want spices.
No, yeah, I know. I wanted to get you spices too. I really did.
I know.
It just didn't happen. I don't know what happened.
It just didn't happen.
What did we... I don't know. It doesn't matter. We'll get them eventually.
Well, it does matter because I wanted spices. I'm like...
I want to cook. Give me something to cook. I sound like Ratatouille right now.
I didn't say I want to... I just wanted spices.
Anybody can cook.
I wanted new spices, and they were... I think because they were on sale.
Yeah, they were. Well, I don't know if they're still on sale.
Not anymore. It was just why I was like, I want to... Whatever.
Yeah.
It's gone. It's over.
It's over. But be your own biggest fan, man. Going back to the conversation that we were talking about. We keep going on a tangent. But just to end that off, be your own biggest fan. Be your biggest supporter.
Yes.
You're going to have to work for free. But in order to make things happen, and if you really love this, you need to make that happen no matter what. So that's one of the biggest things that I can honestly say for anyone that wants to do, you know, videos or content, is that no one's here to save you. So just do it on your own. Make some connections with people. Collab with people. And then eventually, you know, you'll be able to, you know, make it. Yeah. I mean, we haven't made or anything. I'm not saying that by any means. But I'm just saying, like,
can.
Yeah, maybe you can. Or maybe I'm going to beat you to it because I'm consistent. Ah!
There it goes. But yeah, just, you know, love what you do.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is over here. We just love doing this. We love the music. It's become it is like our outlet, you know.
And that's something that we talked about, actually, that this channel was special to us because it was an outlet that we had as a kid. You know, like as kids, we didn't have anything but music. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. We didn't have no one to look up to or relate to or whatever it was of the situation. Yeah. Because every situation is different, but it was music.
Yeah, it really was music.
It was always music, so.
Yeah.
Well, as for me, and I know for you as well. Yeah. Which is why, like, you know, we came together as a music channel. Like, we put in.
It was like meant to be, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I have talked about it a little bit before and hit a little bit on this, but I didn't grow up with the TV, so for me, having the radio was a big deal because I would record the songs with the cassette, you know, and you know, just have music like that for the Walkman or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was and it happened for a long time. So it was either listening to the radio, or if the people where we were staying at were watching like the Dodger game or something, I was allowed to stay. But if not, I would have to go, you know, to the room or whatever. Well, the room. Yeah. You know. But yeah, so it was always the radio for me.
Yeah.
So I would record a lot of music and then just have it ready.
Yeah. And for me, it was different. You know, my dad loved music, so he's been burning CDs since I can remember.
Yeah, I burned him a lot of CDs.
Yeah.
Illegally.
And dancing was mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
For Sundays.
Yeah.
To dance, to have me practice.
Yeah, your dad made everybody, even the dogs, dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I grew up with loving music, all kinds of music, you know. And obviously, with his music was, you know, cumbias.
Mm-hmm.
I remember him liking that song, Red Red Wine. Do you remember that song?
Red what?
Red Red Wine.
No, I don't know that song.
It's I don't know. Anyways, so just like certain songs, and which opened doors to other things, you know. So yeah, it was pretty fun. So that was my music thing, you know.
Yeah.
And then from there, it went to other music. So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Music.
Yeah, no, yeah. As for me, like I said, I was doing the recording, but it's funny because I remember like recording some of the stuff. But let's say someone like Big Boy was talking before the song, so I would get that little snippet of him talking, and then the song would play. You know? That was like the thing though, and then it went on to burning CDs as well, and then coming up on the MP3, and then making it my own. Because it was so easy to jailbreak MP3s before, and you know, just delete everything and then just make it your own. So. Oh,
nice.
So yeah, so it was like a thing. So then I ended up getting one, and it was cool because the first one that I got, I think it had like 2 gigs, which is nothing. But then eventually they started coming out with the triple digit number gigs, and I was able to come across one of those. And man, I had a lot of dope music in there.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was crazy. But that obviously was like later on in life, you know?
Well, yeah, you're talking about 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking way back. Like,
oh, yeah.
Burning, like...
CDs?
Yeah, VHS.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So I used to have, like, my dad would give me clear ones so I could, you know, like, get them from MTV or BET, whatever it was.
Oh, the music videos?
The music videos, yeah. So I would, like, put it in and hit record and, like, wait, just be by the, you know, waiting.
Oh my God, that's so, and that was a thing. I would watch BET 106 in Park, and I remember clearly like the top 10, whatever, and actually watching the whole show, enjoying the show, and then I remember clearly, oh my God, when that song "We Fly High, No Lie, You Know This Ballin'," that song, they had a concert at well, not a concert, but they had a performance at 106 in Park for New Year's. And that day, I remember clearly my outfit. Because we were living in Peoria, in the garage or whatever. But we were living in Peoria, and I had on a black shirt with yellow writing. It said Nike SB. And then I had on some, like, washed up gray pants. And then that belt, the one with the stones.
Yeah.
And then I had on some Nike SB Bics. So they were yellow, black, and white, like the Bic, you know.
Yeah. No soy pendejo. I'm just a king.
And then so I had that outfit on, and I remember watching that thing, and I was like in that little room by myself listening to it, and I was all like dancing, like, I'm over here like all dripped out, living inside of the garage, like yeah, I'm balling.
Hey, you know, you dream big.
Yeah.
So that's right.
But I was in high school still. No, was I in high school? No, I think I was in middle school. No, high school.
Yeah.
High school. That's when I started getting into shoes. So
that's fire.
Yeah,
that's
I remember
cool.
that memory.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, you remember something.
Ballin'.
I love that song.
Now you love that song?
No. Like, I always love that song.
You
That
did?
shit. Yeah, Mike Jones. I used to like him.
It's not
Mike Jones. It's what's his fucking stupid face?
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
Kind of the same.
I was gonna be like the guy married to Chrissy. I know him by. They used to be on this fucking.
Oh, I don't even know who Chrissy is.
His ex now.
Oh yeah, damn.
You see, that's how much I fuck with Jim Jones.
Oh, there
but
you
I call
go.
him Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. But I call him Mike Jones. I love how he remembers the LimeWire days.
Damn.
Bro, I remember the LimeWire days when you would download, some naughty shit in there. That was crazy. LimeWire days
Getting
was
paid
crazy.
to, get that shit for your friends or
Yeah,
whatever.
hell yeah.
That's how you got out of them shoes.
And it's funny, I would go to the homie's house because he had a computer and internet. I didn't have a computer or internet, obviously.
Burn his shit. Get your money. Get your shoes. Be like, thanks, dude, for letting me use your internet.
That shit was for me. I needed to see that for later.
The onion booty.
How'd you know about that, bro? What the hell? You looked that up?
No, dude, you told me. That's
we gotta
hilarious.
delete this episode.
You got so red.
Bendito. Oh.
You cannot say that word after you got caught on some nasty stuff.
I was a kid, man.
No, that's even.
I was a kid. Let me live. Let me live.
I didn't say shit. I'm just calling you out.
But yeah, it was some crazy stuff going on, man. But yeah, so I remember that too. LimeWire days.
Yeah.
And also movies. Actually, I downloaded a few new movies from there.
That's cool.
Yeah, LimeWire was cool. Low key, I still have LimeWire. I need to delete it on the laptop. That's how long I've had that laptop for.
That's crazy.
Because and it's a MacBook, but I've had it since like 2013 or something like that.
That's crazy. I didn't know about that. What I had was that black box, and everyone would come over my house.
Oh, like to watch movies and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kind of like a Fire Stick.
I guess you would say that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that's still going on now.
It was illegal, yeah. So my dad would be like, would disconnect it and hide it, cause we could go to jail.
Well, I mean, you never know, man. You could be that one person that the news would show, like, this person has black box or something, Because there's always that one, like, story that comes out like that freaks everybody out. Like, no one else is going through it, and it's like, no one else is probably ever going to go through it again, but one person got caught, and then everybody's scared now.
Yeah,
so that's just what it is, though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow, life.
Life is crazy, man. Life is crazy. But like I said, I want to thank you guys so much for all of the love and support for this new journey that we're going through. The new stuff that's going to be happening on the channel. Every Saturday, 9 p.m. we're here. We're live. So make sure you guys are here.
Except for next one.
Oh, except for next one, yeah. Every Saturday. There you go.
This guy.
Yeah. But that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it, guys.
That's pretty much it.
It's just the technology is crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit upset that the video quality is not up to my standards. So it's kind of bugging me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna figure that out because I do have to record more videos. So I'm gonna look into that now and just have it ready for the next live stream and stuff. But that's when I don't know. That's like having technical difficulties is one of my pet peeves. Like I want these things to be quality amazing. You know what I'm saying? So, but we did get to the nitty gritty and the good stuff of the podcast today. So thank you to every single one of you guys that was here today.
Yes.
If you guys are here later on, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are coming from the BTS videos or any other video, let us know in the comments. And I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I can't even talk all that shit, man.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next live.